Greetings YouTube. Here I have the MSI GS63VR. It's their new Pascal-based GTX 1060 graphics card based laptop. Weighs 4.46 pounds, so 4 pounds, 4.6 ounces. It's 2.2 ounces lighter than 2011-2012 MacBook Pro 13 and thinner by a hair. So really a nice portable laptop for any gamer that wants to carry it in their book bag or briefcase, whatever the case may be. Great powerful machine. It features a quad-core Skylake 6700HQ processor with 16 gigs of DDR4 memory and dual channel. Right now, we're running a Unigine Valley benchmark tool, and right now I'm just letting it sit here. Right now, and also the GPU core, it's boosted to 1911 megahertz as we speak, and current temperature is about 70 degrees Celsius. In a normal air-conditioned room, highest I typically see it is hover up to 75 degrees. So right now the fans are ramping up to just about full speed. I'd say about 80% now, so I'll let you give it a listen. It's overall not that loud for a gaming laptop. I'm actually quite impressed with it. Overall use for it is quite nice. It's not too hot to use as a laptop by itself, to surf the web and general use. But when you hook up the AC adapter and decide to game with it, it does generate quite a bit of heat, but not as bad as my old Asus G50 of many years ago. So it's definitely a nice upgrade in that sense. Okay, so right now the fans are ramping up pretty close to full speed. So it is getting a little noisy. I did run the Valley scores earlier on this, so let me show that to you. A few minutes ago, the Valley score scored 59.2 frames per second in Extreme HD. The minimum frames per second is 26.9 and a score of 2478. So this is a little bit, just a hair bit faster than a GTX 970 graphics card that's overclocked like an MSI one, with a 4.5 gigahertz Haswell-based i7-6700HQ. So this is a little bit faster on my desktop in that sense. However, it is a laptop, so there are some downfalls to it. For example, in order to play it at a sustained rate like this, you will have to keep it cool. As for performance, here we have the solid-state drive performance. Read was 540 megs for sequential, 157 for write, and then 4K sector is a little bit slower, actually a lot slower at 128 and 78 megs write. So definitely not the fastest hard drive. You would see a huge benefit if you decide to upgrade to NVMe. However, MSI did put warranty stickers underneath the laptop to prevent you from doing so without voiding the warranty. So even though it should be a user upgradable part, MSI kind of ruined all the fun for everyone. Now here we have hard drive performance. Really, for a 5400 RPM notebook drive, meh, it's not bad. Writes are 104 megs, read 92.95, but it's just painfully slow compared to solid-state drives. I'm used to running 840 EVOs in my two gaming rigs, my desktops, and just having to switch back from solid-state drives to mechanical drives is quite painful, especially a laptop one at that. Color accuracy, I did run CalMen to do a quick color check. I didn't calibrate it or anything. I just wanted to see how the stock configuration would perform. So right now the light luminance is 244.2 candelas. So not the brightest, but still 144 is not bad. It's definitely more than bright enough for home use and even gaming use. So it's not bad. Color accuracy is a little disappointing. I know MSI has been bragging about great color accuracy. The Delta E here is 5.72, whereas one level of Delta E is the minimal amount a human can tell for color accuracy. So let's say you have 2 shades of green. The minimal amount you can tell from one shade to green to the next would be a Delta E average of 1. This one scores 5.72, so I would not say it's an accurate panel. There are worse, but there are considerably better ones. The max is really disappointing too. The worst color that scored a 27, which is completely off. This is before calibration, so it may very well benefit from calibration on it, but from the factory, this is not a calibrated panel. As for the color accuracy or the viewing angles, great viewing angles. It's an IPS panel. I do not suffer from any blacklight bleed, which is a huge blessing. It seems like every laptop I've owned prior to this had blacklight bleed in one extent or another, so that was nice. Plus MSI on that one. Overall opinions. Overall, I really like the laptop. I cannot stand the spacebar. Spacebar is actually not bad. There is a indented lip here, so the keyboard is basically recessed in the case, and when you hit the spacebar is literally up against this lip, so your thumb can actually hit that lip, and it gets quite annoying. To me, that's a big downfall from the previous generation MSI Stealth series, which I'm not crazy about. Another thing I'm really not crazy about is the power cord. The power cord on this model is on the right side, right by where you'd expect to have your mouse if you're gaming at a LAN party. I can just see that with this thick cable being a huge problem and nuisance. On the plus side, they did give you a 90-degree angle adapter for that. Battery life for me hasn't been so bad on this machine yet. I've only used it for about maybe 3 hours or so, 2 or 3 hours on battery, just for surfing the web and basic use. And it seems like it was holding up fairly well. I have not given enough time to, lay judgment on battery yet. Overall, it's a very nice design machine. One other complaint I have is the lid. There is quite a bit of flex on the lid. So if you pick it up, it's just very disappointing on this back hinge here, because you just feel the whole case just flex, and it's the top case. Then again, I'm used to using a laptop like a MacBook Pro, but if you're not used to that, it's just kind of disappointing. But then again, compared to like an HP, Dell, many other consumer level laptops, it's pretty decent. But with products like the Dell XPS that's on the market now, I'd like to see it a little bit more rigid. Other comments about it, underneath, it's going to be a felt pad to help keep the machine cool if you put it on your legs, so it's not going to scorch your legs, which is a nice touch. But for myself, it's a hair magnet. I have 2 dogs, and for whatever reason, their hair always gets caught onto it, so that's kind of an annoyance and nuisance. But otherwise, I can live with it. Again, major gripe, the stupid warranty sticker. That does not need to be there for an enthusiast product geared towards the enthusiast market, who they know are going to be the type that will modify machines and take them apart and upgrade parts. But there you have it. Overall, amazing upgrade for any gaming laptop. Even if you have like a Haswell-based gaming laptop, it's a great upgrade because you have that new Pascal-based architecture. It's nearly as fast as a desktop 1060, which is amazing in itself. Performance of this will be comparable to 970, 980s for desktop variants, so there you have it. Like it if you like it. If you dislike it, I don't give a fuck. This is just my opinions. Reviewers I've seen so far have not addressed important things, in my opinion, like the warranty stickers, hard drive performance, SSD performance, and just little annoyances like the spacebar. So thank you.